NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Raiders and the Lions. All that and more coming up next.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
Carr now on first down. And he hits Drake. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. To throw his Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first.
What is
Let's focus in on what we got to do here.
No score after one on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Carr. And this goes out wide for Drake. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards remain on second down. Here's Carr. And that's complete to Adams. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with a touchdown grab from Derek Carr. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And his task in this situation is making sure that his team knows that there's a sense of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. Because your natural impulse, your first possession is not until the second quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you got to move the ball, but maybe be a little bit careful in doing so.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Goff. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The final shot before break here. Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, a look at the next-gen stats for the Raiders in that first half. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff steps away. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goff now to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now it's Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now Goff. Throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Goff. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So another big shot dodge there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Carr down to a knee, and now to just about do it. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
Well, you know what they say. It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.